Communication.
My mother, I communicated with her every now and then.
Okay.
And I lied to her about my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I told her I worked for him. And he was in the music industry.
Yeah.
But I didn't say, you know, I think I told her like I was in A&R, which is artist relations. And that was not the case, but I could not tell. We grew up going to church.
Yeah.
So I knew about God, I knew about Jesus. And so I felt as though that would break her.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell her.
You couldn't, yeah.
So then finally, by the time she did leave him, she moved to Atlanta, but I was far gone.
Okay.
I was far gone.
Okay.
But by this time, I had my own place and, you know, I had grown up a little bit.
Okay.
And, you know, I just hid from her
Okay.
some of the things that I did, but I did eventually get away from being trafficked by other people.
Yeah.
And then I became a stripper.
Okay.
And so I was all over now with that because I'm good at this now.
Yeah,
This is my life now.
Yeah.
And so this is how I can make my money now.
Okay.
And so that's what I did.
All right.
Yeah.
So looking at your life, what was your turnaround? What was this point that you felt enough is enough? I've had it, I've done it. You know, your immune is almost immune to this kind of life. But what was your turnaround?
In 1997, I had a nervous breakdown.
Okay.
I could not take that lifestyle anymore. It was draining my soul. I was suicidal. I was homicidal. I hated people. I didn't trust men and I didn't trust women. And so literally, I was living in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Okay.
And which is close to New York City, or close to New York, not too far. I could literally take a train and be in New York City. And I checked out. My mind regressed. Before that happened, though, this is very integral to the story because I dated a man who was, in America, we call them your sugar daddy.
Okay.
He's older.
We call them here the same name.
You do?
Yeah, sugar daddy,
that's international.
sugar daddy. It's international.
So I had a sugar daddy.
Okay.
And he was what I thought would be my ticket out of dancing because I was also tired of that. So he was in his 40s, well-established businessman. He was a bounty hunter. And so I felt like I would have protection and he, quote unquote, loved me and told me, you know, he would send me to college. Again, it's touching that area in me that was looking for daddy, that was looking for someone to take care of me. And so he played on that. And the problem was, in addition to his dangerous job, he was also a warlock.
Okay.
And so you have warlocks here? It's kind of like witchcraft. And so he was into the dark arts. And so I then became abused. They call it satanic ritual abuse. So now I'm being ritually abused on top of the other abuse. And that caused me to go crazy. I lost my ever-loving mind. And I don't know how many people believe in the spirit world, but it's real as we are sitting here today. And I lost my ever-loving mind, and I was demon-possessed.
Wow.
And so in America, they call that crazy. And I was put on the 13th floor of the Elizabeth Emergency Care Unit, and that's where I received diagnosis after diagnosis, medication after medication.
Yeah.
My mind regressed to that of maybe a 6 or 7-year-old girl.
Wow.
And